Yes, sir. Big day for Colorado football, or should I say just for the internet in general. Around the world, around the nation, no matter where you go, you're hearing about Colorado football, and Coach Prime, as they say, is living rent free in the mind of many. You feel me? Living rent free in the mind of many, as Twitter is going crazy right now with a bunch of people replying to a tweet that was put out there, and you see right here, Coach Prime buys more real estate, now living rent free in the minds of millions. Easky. Everybody talking about what went on, and as far as the tweet go, but I'm sure y'all heard that news, so I won't regurgitate it in a different way. But I will say this: the internet going crazy. The internet is undefeated. Uh, Lil Prime, Bucky did respond in a live earlier today where he basically said, "Oh, you can't be talking about even some players responded. DeMar Kennedy, who transferred from Colorado, he even responded and said, "No, you can't be talking about nobody's parents, father, family, and expect them to not react or to react in a certain way. We're not doing that." So, all the stuff that's going on the internet, man, we take it with a grain of salt, whether it's good or bad, and we're gonna move on. You understand? We're gonna move on. So we're not worried about that. We saw Prime, like I said, Lil Prime Bucky announced or address it on his live. Y'all can check that out when you want to. But we're here to have a conversation. Shouts out to everybody out there. I got about a what? Last time my live stream cut off right at 30 minutes. So I got like 28, 30 minutes right now to discuss this with you guys. Some people said the hour live streams be too long. We can't find what you talking about, Chico. So we're going for a quick 30 right now. The quick 30. Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up, shake them. Roll them in the circle of homies and watch me break them. Hey, forgot about the intro. Y'all let me know where y'all checking in from, how y'all checking in, city, states, country. Put them in the chat. Join the conversation if you got questions or comments. Put them in the chat. I will get to it, of course, the super chats, but it is the BIW, the DOW, Chico to the C, the place to be. Coming at you live and direct, back like vertebrae, giving you something new and something old at the same time, as we are late night live right now wherever you're checking in from. I know you might be on the East Coast, West Coast, or worldwide. Ain't nothing wrong with checking in with your boy right now and getting to it. Now, let me see. Countdown timer. Oh, now. Kenneth Hudson. Mama Benson up in here. You know what it is. DT2. What's happening, baby? Ian Gray. Dolores Alexander. Selma Johnson. Shirley Kimball. We in here. Clay Orange. What's up, my boy? Yeah. We up in here. So, put in the chat what y'all want to discuss, man, because I'm not gonna really get into the crapith, but I will get into the newsith. As I did my live earlier yesterday, I said that Coach Prime in Colorado, the only squad in college football that really gets reported on about walk-ons leaving, who don't have to report or anything. They can just leave, right? Because they're walk-ons and not scholarship players. A lot of schools have that happen each and every day, but never get reported on. When it happens in Coach Prime land, it gets reported on by the man. And and we have another walk-on that entered the portal, a pretty popular walk-on that we didn't expect to enter the portal, but with his stock looking to go up after the spring game, I think his pops and himself decided to jump into the portal and see if we can go somewhere else and get some playing time with what happened in the spring game. Exactly what I thought most players would do: showcase your talents in the spring game and then jump into the portal. Well, that's what Israel Solomon did. You saw him post on his Instagram, and you saw him live in the game. He jumped the pass, dropped the pick, could have had a pick six probably in the game. Made a few plays in the spring. You saw him all around the ball, getting a couple picks off the deflected pass and on the well-off media video. So you see him be as productive as he could. Now, he was going to get some of the best out there. Marion Miller, Travis Hunter, and so on. And yeah, you see him on the video getting cooked in some ways, but what DB out there haven't gotten cooked before, But RMG Academy is where Israel came from. He had offers, and I think he had committed to play at Hawaii. He was looking to go play with Coach Prime at Jackson State. Actually considered that, but ended up committing to Hawaii and then joining the bus after Coach Prime got there. So shouts out to Israel Solomon. Shouts out to his pops. Y'all can check out the actual video and the interview I did with his pops exclusively right here on Prime Parents. Type it in, Prime Parents, Israel Solomon, or just go to my channel and you'll see on the pages where you see the podcast and the playlist, you'll see Prime Parents, and you can see what his pop had to say. Mr. Zurich Solomon, very charismatic character also. So check him out and check out some of the things that he's done on the motherland also. But we have another guy who's entering the portal who put on his Twitter page that he was officially in the portal. Let me see if I can pull these up right here. And shouts out to Jake from DNVR. He said he confirmed that Israel Solomon has entered the transfer portal. I did also, but I just didn't tweet it. I got to get better on my tweets. They be so quick on their tweets. I'm not the Twitter guy, but they be so quick on their tweets, man. You know, I need to get quick on my tweets. Got to be quick on your feet. Got to be quick on your tweets. All right, but Victory Johnson officially in the transfer portal. Thank you for everything, Boulder, Colorado. And this is the outside linebacker, Victory Johnson, entered the transfer portal Wednesday afternoon, according to personal account announcements, and also Jake from DNVR and several other sources. The pair of redshirt freshmen did not see playing time in 2023 and redshirted during the season. Both players will have 4 years of eligibility left. The loss of Johnson and Solomon brings the total outgoing transfers to 41, according to 247 Sports, and opens up one scholarship for Colorado. Like I said, Victory was on scholarship. Israel was looking to get a scholarship, especially after seeing Charlie get one during this spring game. He was looking to get him one, and I guess he said, you know what, my stock is probably as high as it's going to be right now. Might as well get up out of there and see if I can go somewhere else and get some playing time. But Victory Johnson came to Colorado as a 3-star athlete along with his brother, Champion Johnson, who is no longer listed on the spring roster. He was let go last August, basically, from what I know. 247 Sports listed Johnson as a number 53 linebacker in his class and number 62 linebacker in the state of California, where he came from. Now, we can discuss that if y'all want to. Let me know in the chats. But I've already said before that Coach Prime is emptying out that bottom part of the roster to do what he can to build it up from there. Like I said, if a couple guys on the depth chart was 4, 5 on the depth chart, and we didn't see them moving up any potential for them to move up quickly, might as well recommend that they go into the transfer portal and then bring in somebody else, just like if you was doing free agency or a draft. It's like trading a player for a draft pick. It's like trading a player for a salary cap space, you know, and you might as well treat them like that, because just like shout out to Pac-Man Jones, who said on the Pat McAfee show that these players are getting paid to play. So you got to treat it like a business now. If you Coach Prime, you're not saying anything different from what other coaches have said to these players, except that it's probably being caught on video and it's probably being put out there. The fact that he's saying, hey, man, we've evaluated you for 6, 7, 8 months, however long, we don't think you're going to move up to better for you to transfer. What's wrong with that? And then people come out and try to bash him on Twitter. You got to take that with a grain of salt, because if you got fired from your job, if you got fired from a corporation, Walmart, Chili's, wherever, baby back ribs, anything, barbecue sauce, anything, right? You got fired, you're going to probably go talk some mess about that company. You're probably going to be in your feelings at first. You know, oh, man, forget that, man. My supervisor wasn't ish. My supervisor did this. He told, it's going to be some smoke in the city. So take it with a grain of salt, man. Shouts out to the players who left Colorado, got into the transfer portal, but still had good words to say about Coach Prime and their teammates and their time in Boulder where it's colder. So, we're not worried about that. Oh, now Alex Hayes in the building. Dolores Alexander in the building. Cam, so glad to hear this. Sorry, never heard of Victory. Number 57 he was. 46 was a nice fill-in. That's crazy. He was no one knew. I don't understand. He played Saturday. It looks it's nothing is wrong. Yeah, I think he did the right thing by basically putting on an audition, putting on the best thing he could do to showcase his skills at that time. So shouts out to Israel, shouts out to Victory, and all the other players entering the transfer portal. Any other news, let me know. We'll be off of here. We got like what 20 more minutes to go on this, man, just to talk about some Colorado football and the news and updates and everything that went on today. So that's Israel Solomon, walk-on DB, entering the transfer portal along with linebacker Victory Johnson. Both are in the portal now. Let me know in the comments right now what you're thinking. Here's one right here that I wanted to bring out. Breaking. Former Arkansas transfer DB R.J. Johnson commits to the Colorado Buffaloes. Played in one game last year before redshirting as a freshman. He stands 6'2", 195. If you look at some of his film on Twitter, you'll see this is a big, tall, rangy cornerback, should I say. DB, plays safety and corner, but I say covers like a corner. You put him back there with Shiloh. And somebody let me know. I didn't get any news on Shiloh. Somebody said Shiloh going to be out? Would you put this guy back there with Shiloh or Cam or all three of them on the field at the same time? Even though he's a freshman coming in, didn't play much at Arkansas, only played in one game, of course, but he can play, though. And he's coming from Eagles Landing, where the Hood brothers came from, and the big flapjack, the offensive lineman, came from also. Shouts out to Pastor E. Dewey Smith, who kind of facilitated all this. We'll have him on, what is that, tomorrow? Tomorrow. I think we got Pastor Smith on tomorrow. Stay tuned for that. Pastor E. Dewey Smith, who's been helping Colorado do their thing in the transfer portal and in recruiting the high school players. So he'll be on here tomorrow exclusively. Y'all check that out. Let me see. Let me get back to this chat right quick because y'all going crazy in the chat right now. You see a lot of stuff going on, right? God's spirit is real. Oh, now appreciate that. It's fake news about Shiloh. Cool. I like that. All right, we'll take it. YG Nate, what's happening? Oh, no. Said Chico must be hungry. What are you talking about, Big Man? He's supposed to say anything in the chat, dog. Cam, actually, I am. Actually, I am. How about that? You gonna send some? Send some Hello Fresh to your boy? Shouts out to Hello Fresh. Shouts out to Glass House Opticals, Denver, also. I'll have some frames on here probably in the next week or so that I'll be showcasing to you guys. Maurice Gamble in the building. Cam Duncan said, guys, the surgery is fake news. Appreciate that, Cam. That's why I see a lot of thank you Cams in the chat right now. Buff Nation going crazy on Twitter with all the fake news and things that's going on. But we can't get into some real news. Shout out to buffstampede.com. Y'all can check it out. My guy Adam is on vacation right now, but Carter is checking in, and also Brian Howell is checking in for buffstampede.com. You can check out Brian Howell's interview with Colton Hood, who's coming over 5'11", 188 pounds, 4 years left, coming from Auburn with his brother, the running back, the younger Hood, ran the 10.8 in the 100-meter dash. Ran the 10.8. He's about as fast as Dylan Edwards. That running back room going to be big time also. Rashad Amos, Dalen Hayden, replacing Alton McCaskey and Dylan Edwards out there. Can't wait to see them. Wide receivers, LeJontay Wester's been showing off. Will Shepard, looking like he's going to be a top wide receiver pick in the draft. Isn't the portal closed? Well, Alto committed to UCLA. I kind of predicted that myself. He was at Virginia Tech, actually, the last day or two. Also, let me see. Yeah, Dylan Edwards. Oh, Jalen Milner-Jones is officially at SMU. We called that one. I told y'all he would be announcing that pretty fast without even going on many visits. He's going back home to SMU in Dallas, Texas. Not sure if Alto committed to UCLA. I don't see anything about that. Maybe it could be on the transfer portal page, but I don't see anything about that. But yeah, Bishop Thomas is in the portal also officially. So we got 41 guys in the portal. Opens up another scholarship. That's about, I think we got 10 scholarships available now with Victory Johnson leaving. And yes, people still going into the portal as we speak. So more guys can be added to this ball club, which I think will happen. Let me see here. Mr. Coleman in the chat. Maurice Gamble is on 3. Let me check out on 3 since y'all saying it, man. Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious. All right. And how long do I have left? Got 14 minutes left. 14 minutes left. Y'all let me know what y'all got going on right now. Coach Prime did say Deion Sanders came to the defense of his son, Shedeur Sanders, after yesterday's viral tweet calling a former teammate mid. Isn't that like Corey Holcomb calling Ashley Larry, what's Larry's real name? Donnell Rawlins? Isn't that like him calling him mid, a mild comedian? And now Shedeur Sanders said, man, that kid was mild at best. I have no idea who he was. But Coach Prime responded back to Primetime KB saying, tell your son to stop acting like he's the coldest out there, then put up a 4-8 season. Well, Coach Prime clapped back and said he would be a top 5 pick. Where your son going? With the laugh out loud. I got time today. LOL, LOL, LOL. Coach Prime said, I got time today. And then he commented on the kid, Dalvin the Truth page. I think this was the kid who's now at Austin P, who actually was the safety who commented on Coach Prime letting him go without getting to know him, right? Coach Prime coming with 8 solo tackles. That's it for his career. Coach Prime said, Lord Jesus. Lord Jesus, dog. I don't even remember him, to be honest. Bro had to be very mid at best. The Athletic reported this originally. Deion Sanders recommended Xavier Smith hit the portal like many others, but he didn't. And he stayed on the team, and he felt like he was being treated like an extra in the movie. Well, if we told you to transfer and you didn't transfer, dog, now you get mad. That's crazy. That's crazy to me, man. People will try to make news out of anything, so they're going crazy on the internet because of that. But hey, here's breaking news though. It's on 3 also. Texas linebacker, former Bama linebacker Kendrick Blackshear has entered the transfer portal once again. He transferred to the Longhorns from Alabama this winter. Jamie Winburn said, I don't understand these days. You won't respect the starting position if you don't go through the adversity to earn it. I was 5th on the depth chart when I went to Vanderbilt, but I learned and worked my butt off, and now I'm an SEC legend. I hope it works out for him. Jamie Winburn. Shout out to Jamie Winburn. But y'all, I see y'all laughing in the chat, but I'm telling the truth. That's what I'm saying. Yes, Alto visited UCLA, and he visited Virginia Tech, the school that Michael Vick went to, right? If you enter the portal, can you come back to a team? Yes, you can come back if the team will have you back. That's like saying, if I leave my girlfriend, can I come back to her? Yeah, if she'll have you back. But how many gonna have you back? How many gonna have you back, dog? At the end of the day, Coach Prime, listen, man, you done left the team. You think Coach Prime gonna have you back? He got a line out the door trying to get into this club, and you done walked out voluntarily, or you was asked to walk out, whatever. But let's say you walked out voluntarily, and now you feel like you want to turn around because ain't no other clubs open right now. Ain't no other club allow you to come in right now. Ain't no other club calling you to say come in right now. We're gonna pay you for a walkthrough. No, dog. So now you call, hey, Coach Prime, I made a mistake. Can I come back through? Me personally, I don't think that's going to be the case because there's so many people trying to get into the door that he knows they got their head on right, dog. These guys might have their heads on right. So we're going to go with that. That's what I feel. What's the Shiloh surgery? Nah, man. Shiloh's surgery story, they saying it's fake news. So don't even buy into that, big dog. Don't even buy into that. You know what I mean? Shout out to No Sco Zone. Shouts out to Bucky. Shouts out to the pregame show. Maybe I should show y'all this. I know y'all seen it if y'all been on my page. right? It seems they've been on my channel, on my social media. If you're following on social media, I'm sure you've seen it. I don't even know if I uploaded it here though. No, I didn't upload it here. Maybe I could just pull it up on this page right here and share it with you guys like this. But I want to give a big shout out. Yeah, big shout out to So Bomb Swag, MJ, So Bomb Swag, MJ. Y'all check out SoBombSwag.com. Matter of fact, let me pull it up. I'm sharing it with myself. Let me pull it up so you guys can see it too. SoBombSwag.com did a write-in article on thepregameshow.com, Uncle Neely's website. You can check that out. But if you can't, you can read it and see it right here. He said, giving all facts, no fiction on this one. If you're working and not twerking, then I see you. The YouTube Colorado Big Three you need to know about. Submission by MJ Rochelle to The Pregame Show. He's a The Pregame Show contributor. All right. As you saw him right there with John the Liquidator. Shout out to John the Liquidator, who was mentioned also in this article, and Life in Football, who was mentioned in this article as well. And I wanted to get to this too. It said most likely to be on the cover of College Football 25. You got Travis Hunter, number one, Quinn Ewers, not Quinn Ewers, and Shedeur Sanders, top three, along with Travis Hunter. I think it's obvious. You got to go with Shedeur, Travis, or like I said a long time ago in my live, which is nowadays you can have multiple covers that can be, I guess, marketed to different, areas, different demographics. You know what I mean? So in Texas, I'm sure Quinn Ewers will sell more. People would prefer that more than having a rival team on there. So each area should have their home team on it, so people can buy it like that. That's what I feel. But here's the article right here, man. I want to share this with you guys. As you see, the biggest dog, the big face right there, the big face. What my dog, the big face Indian. What my boy used to call me back in the day, big face Indian. All right. But then it said, all three of you guys are class acts. I appreciate it. Can't even see it right here for real. But they mentioned DNVR. They mentioned the likes of Alpine Garage Sports. Shout out to Chris. And also he said last, but certainly not least, you got the biggest. Is CU's ESPN himself. Now, mind you, I'm taking it with a grain of salt because he could have called me the ugly man himself. So either way it go, I'll take it just like that. But I like this article right here. I appreciate the young brother saying that the biggest dog is CU's ESPN himself. BiggDogg Chico. His channel is unlimited amount of buff-related interviews, stories, and content to keep you updated on everything from who's moving up in the depth chart at practice to what Coach Prime just had for lunch. I don't know if I'm going to hit that deep on it, but pause. But I appreciate it. Just be prepared to spend a lot of time not finding the same type of video you just seen the day before. This man is the Costco of Colorado football. Now, I like that. I like those references and those analogies and those comparisons. ESPN himself, love it. Costco of Colorado football, love it, because you come here, get one-stop shop, get everything you need, and get up out of that thing. You know what I mean? You ain't got to go to multiple stores. You come right here, get everything you need. We cover all the stories and put it out there like that. So I appreciate everybody who's supporting the channel, who's been there since day one, who's coming on just now, but they're supporting the channel, and I appreciate you 100%. Shouts out to all my Polynesians out there. As y'all know that I'm out here in Hawaii, and I noticed this while watching the draft, which is Polynesians represent 1/3 of 1% of the U.S. population, yet 15% of the top 20 players selected during the NFL's draft are Polynesian ancestry. Shouts out to all my Usos and Tongans and Polys and Bros and so on. Everybody, all of them who got drafted in the NFL, and more to come. More to come. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said, Chico, I saw a picture of Savelle Smalls and it looked like your twin. That might be your kinfolk for real. Somebody said that a while ago, and I ain't gonna lie. I said, damn, that boy looked like me when I played. He did. He kind of looked like me when I played. So shouts out to him, man. Shouts out to Lil Cuz. Lil Cuz. Speaking of Lil Cuz, that's my Lil Cuz right there. Amari Poro Smith. Y'all check him out. Just moved up to Pike Road High School in Montgomery, Alabama. Is going to be a baller. Yes. NFL teams monitor draft prospects, social media habits back to sixth grade. I've been telling young athletes this for the longest. Monitor what you do online. Be conscious of it. It's your image. If you're out there with your pants sagging, looking down, looking more like a rapper than an athlete, whatever it is, then you better believe it's going to be followed and it's going to be found by scouts if you call yourself trying to get to the NFL. They look and they comb through each and everything. Not everything, but everything. You understand me? Yeah, so this is my page. Y'all can follow your boy on this page right here. Other than that, final story in these final 4 minutes countdown, I got to get to some comments because I appreciate you guys and congratulations. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. I think CU should take everybody's phones until this season over. CB does not move backwards if you decide to leave. That is, he's replaced you. Exactly. Hit the like button, please. April Dawn, I appreciate it. His cousin. What's up, fam? At work trying to get a sneak peek in. I appreciate Tab from Texas. And Big LT from Texas also. Appreciate y'all, man, for checking in, just listening and liking the content. Y'all saw Coach Prime and his support of all the guys and even Deion Sanders Jr., of all the guys who's doing content on Colorado, the ones that he's endorsing, the ones that he's backing up, even the ones that's, just doing whatever they're doing, just showing love, because at the end of the day, it's all putting the light on Colorado football, Coach Prime, and what he's doing, and everything has been appreciative, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's what it is. Oh, these just some throwback pictures. I guess I was just going through on my page. Just some throwback pictures of your boy with the longer dreads, looking like right there. That's from Austria right there, man. All right, so quick story time before we go from Austria. We got about 3 minutes left. Story time from Austria. When I first arrived to Austria, it was nothing but snow everywhere, right? Snow everywhere. It looked like when Rocky got off the plane in the scene in Rocky 2 or whatever it was, but there was snow everywhere. I was like, damn, this is crazy. I thought I was coming to a different type of place. We coming to nothing but snow. Anyways, we go practice, get ready for practice. A couple days later, it was nice and sunny out. But by the time we go in for meetings, in the meeting room, you can look outside and see that it's snow everywhere. It's never been. I've never seen a blizzard like it was out there at the time, right? So I'm thinking, I'm relaxing in the meeting, like, oh, I guess we ain't gonna practice today, So I'm chilling. By the time the meeting over, I got my shoes and socks and stuff, everything off, like I'm not even gonna practice. Coach said, "Hey man, let's go. We getting ready for practice." I see snow up to the window. I'm like, "What you mean get ready for practice? What, we gonna practice in the gym?" "Oh no, dog. We going out in the snow. We might have to play in this." I said, "What?" Hey, your boy had to practice in the blizzard, dog. I ain't never got hit by so much snow in my face in my life. Pause. You know what I'm saying? But that gave me a reality check right there that we might have to play in this snow. If coach is going to practice in, I know Coach Prime would have been like, nah, dog. But shout out to Coach Rick Rhodes. Coach Rhodes said, we practicing in the blizzard, Chico. Get your mind right, get your body right, all right? It's your boy acting like he playing linebacker right here. He's all right, let me get to some of these comments before we go. Last minute, we're going to get to the comments, all right? Last minute on this 30-minute short live. We're going to get to some comments. Appreciate everybody checking in. Did you know that Pitt went 3-9 last season? Yeah, but their defense was top ranked, right? Was a highly ranked defense. They were better than our defense last year. Marie, I appreciate you. Thank you all. I appreciate you too. Hit the like button if you haven't already. I appreciate y'all joining me on this quick live. I want to check in and jump in and try to jump in each and every day and at least bring y'all something talking about the news, updates, the latest and greatest from Colorado Buffs football. If you haven't heard or if you don't know or something you might have missed out on, you come right here and get everything you need from the Costco of Colorado football. You understand? Colorado content. The biggest dog. All right. Find me on Buff Time Podcast with my guy Brian Howell. Bring you some exclusive, the news before the news drops. You feel me? Check me out on the BiggDogg Chico show, live and direct right here. Sometimes I'll go late night live. Try to do that every night, actually. And also, we have, of course, Dog and Dave. Check out Dog and Dave. You can also check out, of course, myself and Adam on Buff'em Updates. Buff'em Updates. Get you some merch. If you haven't already, get you some merch. BiggDoggChico.myspreadshop.com. All you want, all you need, right there. And you can support and follow each and every time. All right, I will do some content where it's just you just hear my audio, won't see my radio face. You see my audio. That'll be BiggDogg Radio, man. With Coach Prime bringing in more dogs and news and stuff from Boulder where it's colder. How many linebackers left? How many do we have left, or how many left? Good question. I would have to look right at. Let me see. No Victory left. I know Demore Kennedy left. I think at least 3 linebackers left. We got the linebacker from Charlotte, and we looking to get a couple more. Look out for a big fella to come on the defensive line to come join us. Shouts out to E. Dewey Smith. We'll have Pastor E. Dewey Smith on tomorrow. Y'all seen him with Coach Prime throughout the season. B. Wilk, I appreciate the super chat. Every time someone leaves, someone better comes. Exactly. All we're trying to do is upgrade at each level. If we have the starters, then the guys at the bottom of the roster who are projected not to play, then, if they're not projected to play here, let them go play somewhere else. And we'll take a chance to bring in somebody from the portal or use that scholarship somewhere else. That's all it is. You're trading these guys for a draft pick or salary cap space, which is, in this case, would be another scholarship offer to a player. All right. So I'm 2 minutes over, but I appreciate everybody joining in, man, for the live stream of the biggest dog, Chico to the sea, and the place to be. Y'all guess y'all can call me the Costco of Colorado content now, Mr. ESPN of CU Sports. Well, that's me, the BIW, the DOW. I'm up and about this thing, internationally and nationally known. Y'all leave a like, subscribe, comment, share it, and we're gonna be up and about here. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah.